Welcome. I'm Artist Nate, and this is the Tangle Moon. For today's Tangle, we will be joining Mermay. I had not actually planned on doing Mermay. I had actually forgotten that Mermay falls in May. And I was looking around online and ran into some fellow artists who were participating in Mermay, and I thought, wow, I wonder if I could put them into my moons. So I thought I would give it a try. So this is my experiment for Mermay, trying to find some mermaid moons. For a while now, I had been planning to do a stop motion with the tangles over the ocean. I had wanted some mermaids to kind of swim around it before the moon started changing, kind of show off my Tangle moons and add a few mermaids and fish. And this was actually the first time I thought of putting the mermaid in the moon. So I didn't get all 30 days, and nor did I follow the prompt list for 2020 Mermay. However, I just kind of went with the flow. Whatever I thought of, I went with and created, and we'll see how it turns out. So hang in there with me, and we'll see what we get. Also, if there are any other things you guys think of that would go well with the moon, or that would fit inside of a circle, because that is definitely my newest challenge, trying to find things that fit inside of a circle. I think it's one of the reasons I like the Tangle moon so much. I love my circles. I love that continuation, that feeling of eternity. Around and round we go. And I just love seeing how many things I can fit in there. It's always a fun challenge to come up with new ideas or try to fit things in a new space. Most of the spaces we use are rectangular, and a lot of the times when I'm tangling, I think, oh darn, why did I do the Tangle moon? I had a lovely Z-tangle with all my rectangles and fun shapes in there. But every time I think that, I then go back to thinking, oh yes, I remember the challenge. So this has been a really fun challenge for me. I really enjoyed putting the mermaids inside a circle. When you think of mermaids in water and oceans and ponds, you always think of bubbles. And I kind of love that they're trapped inside the bubble. I think maybe that these might be little mini mermaids, you know, like fairy mermaids. So small you can't see them. Need a microscope. They live inside their bubble. Or maybe somewhere in the magical deep ocean, bubbles are just this big. Big enough to house a whole fish. Anyway, I hope you enjoy these tangles. They will be available on Etsy. I am thinking of creating for them maybe a collection to purchase or a small mermaid coloring book, just a little one. I didn't do all 30 days, so there's not 30 mermaids in there, but there are my mermaid experiments, and if you like them and would like to collect them or color them, I'd like to make them available. So check out my Etsy shop, Tangle Moon, and see what we've got available for coloring, for downloads. I thought these might make a really good collection. I was trying to think of a way that I might do them as original purchase or a print purchase. I thought perhaps watercolor. Well, we have next Mermay, and we also have just through the season while I'm making videos to come up with new ways to tangle and new ways to finish the tangles, and maybe we'll do some watercolor on these guys. I think these mermaids may need some more fun textures to add to them. Some of the videos I have coming is on dyeing your pages before you begin painting on them, and I think the mermaids may end up as a beautiful dyed page. I cannot wait to show you those videos. I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself, far ahead of myself. Although I came up with this idea, I have to finalize it and make videos of it before you can actually see it. But I did have lots of fun with these. I love the curves and turns. I hope you enjoy watching this. And if you guys have any more ideas on things that I could add to my moons, or even on some fun stop motions that I can make with them. The stop motions take quite a while. I think there's only one listed so far here. I will include a link where I'm talking about it and at the bottom of the page. It's also my starter video. If you just go back to the main page of Tangle Moon, you will see it there. That was Clouded Sky and Tangle Moon, and I am thinking that for my ocean set, we will probably call them mermaid moons. See how far we get. You never know. Titles change over time. I was having lots of fun here. This was interesting. I was trying to get the tangles to cooperate with the body, and I thought of how people often draw chakras coming down the middle and exuding light. Well, I didn't exactly want it to be a chakra, but I thought something that emanates energy, and our joints move our bodies, so I thought starting from the different joints and kind of spiraling out would be a fun idea. I also knew when I started this that I wanted to have stars in her tail. However, I wasn't sure which way I wanted to go with that. And then I wanted the water to be a little different, so I went with radials, and there'll be a easy tangle video on how to do radials as part of your tangle. And as you can see, they're very simple. It's just a basic starting point and draw lines from there and then tangle in the middle. I like the zentangle as a meditative art. The patterns are somewhat repetitive, but I think that's what actually lets the mind rest while you're concentrating on making circles and squares and spirals. I think that's really when your mind gets a chance to rest, because trying to see the mundane there, following those patterns around, your mind stops following the other things that are bothering it. And it's just like a momentary rest for your mind. You let your muscles kind of take over, and your senses. My studio is not very quiet. Otherwise, I would love to record where you guys could just hear the scratch of the pen and the pencil on paper. For me, that's one of the most satisfying parts, is hearing the shuffle of the pen on the paper. It becomes a complete experience. And then sometimes I'll play soft music in the background, but due to copyrights, I can't always leave that on there for you guys to hear. So that's another reason why it's sometimes just me and the voiceover. You can see my brain turning here, trying to come up with how to fill in those spaces. I think she's coming along nicely. Well, I hope you enjoy watching this. Please continue to the end. And if you would like to get coloring pages, of course, you can check out my Etsy shop. And if you'd like to see some of the other mermaids I tangled, I'll have a few at the end of the video, or you can pop over to my Instagram link and check them out. Keep watching. watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos and hit the bell for notifications.